Guess what really drives Staya Costa's inspiring journey? Staya was born without a jaw or airway, and he also has a condition called situs inversus, which means his internal organs are mirrored from their usual positions. Despite facing these remarkable challenges, Staya discovered his passion for rap music, which became a powerful outlet for his emotions and messages. He writes compelling lyrics that explore his experiences and feelings, conveying strength and resilience in the face of adversity. While he can't perform them himself, others beautifully interpret his words, sharing his unique voice with the world. His incredible story and talent have gained him recognition, leading to a nomination from the BBC as an inspirational figure. Staya proves that even with obstacles, creativity and determination can shine through. Isn't it amazing how art can connect us all? You won't believe this about the Milky Way. Launched in December 2013, the Gaia mission, spearheaded by the European Space Agency, is revolutionizing our understanding of our galaxy. Imagine a spacecraft designed to measure the positions and movements of over 1 billion stars with mind-boggling precision. Gaia is doing just that, mapping the Milky Way in 3 dimensions to help scientists peel back the layers of its history. By gathering detailed data on star positions, distances, and motions, it allows researchers to explore how the galaxy formed and evolved over billions of years. This incredible project reveals the complex dance of stars, providing insights into the birthplaces of new stars and the remnants of ancient ones. As Gaia collects data, it continues to reshape our view of the universe, helping us answer fundamental questions about where we fit in the cosmos. What other secrets will Gaia unveil about our galactic home? Hard to believe, but baseball had a wild dead ball era. This fascinating period, stretching from 1900 to 1919, saw the game change dramatically as the baseballs themselves became harder to hit. With these dense, tightly wound balls, pitchers thrived while batters struggled. The result? A unique style of play that emphasized strategy over power. Legendary pitchers like Walter Johnson and Christy Mathewson dominated the mound, racking up impressive strikeout totals and keeping hitters at bay. However, some exceptional batters like Ty Cobb and Honus Wagner found ways to shine, proving that true talent can still break through tough conditions. Fans witnessed low-scoring games and an emphasis on bunting and stealing bases, which added excitement and suspense to each match. The dead ball era's quirky rules and unusual tactics left a lasting impact on how baseball evolved into the high-flying sport we know today. Curious how this era paved the way for today's home run heroes. Did you know that animals use colors to survive? Many creatures have evolved stunning adaptations to help them thrive in their environments. Take the Arctic fox, for instance. In winter, its fur turns a pure white, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the snowy landscape. This camouflage is essential for both hunting and avoiding predators. While stalking small mammals, like lemmings, the ghostly coat keeps the fox hidden from its prey. Conversely, when danger lurks, this white coat helps the fox escape from larger predators. Even other animals like snowy owls and white-tailed deer rely on similar adaptations for protection. These unique color changes are not just about beauty, they're crucial for survival in extreme conditions. The ability to blend in is an incredible example of how nature continuously works to refine the instinct to thrive in challenging environments. Isn't it fascinating how colors can play such a vital role in the lives of animals? Guess what really drives Inuit snow vocabulary? The Inuit, a fascinating indigenous group living in the chilly Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Alaska, showcase an incredible relationship with their environment, particularly snow and ice. Their language boasts numerous specific terms, reflecting a deep understanding of the varying characteristics of snow. For example, the word aput refers to the snow blanketing the ground, while kanik describes the delicate snowflakes drifting down from the sky. This expansive vocabulary highlights not only their observational prowess, but also the necessity of precise terminology for survival in such a challenging climate. In an environment where snow can be anything from light as fluff to ice thick enough to support a sled, knowing the right terms can influence how they hunt, navigate, and build their shelters. Such intimate knowledge allows the Inuit to appreciate and respect their surroundings, ultimately enabling them to thrive amid the beauty and challenges of the Arctic landscape. Through this linguistic diversity, the Inuit embody a remarkable connection to nature that many cultures strive to understand. Hard to believe, but swearing can cost $20,000 at Wimbledon. At this prestigious tennis tournament, players are expected to maintain a high level of sportsmanship, which includes keeping their language clean. If a player uses inappropriate language during a match, they face stiff penalties. The first time a player is caught swearing, they receive a warning. However, if they continue to let their emotions get the best of them, they risk facing serious fines up to $20,000. Moreover, repeated offenses can lead to harsher consequences, including point deductions, game losses, or even disqualification from the match altogether. This strict approach highlights the tournament's commitment to upholding fairness and professionalism, ensuring that players keep their focus on tennis rather than getting distracted by their frustrations. Do you think such a penalty is fair for a moment of anger? Scientists recently discovered that. Let's uncover the truth about Coco Chanel's fashion revolution. Coco Chanel was not merely a famous designer. She was a pioneer who reshaped the landscape of women's fashion forever. During the early 20th century, an era dominated by corsets and ornate dresses, Chanel broke free from tradition by introducing the revolutionary little black dress. This simple yet stylish garment transformed the color black from a symbol of mourning into a staple of elegance and chic sophistication. Imagine a society where women felt restricted by their clothing choices. Chanel changed that narrative completely. Beyond the little black dress, she made bold strides by incorporating pants into women's wardrobes, defying the norms of her time when skirts were de rigueur. This daring choice encouraged women to prioritize comfort and practicality while still maintaining a fashionable appearance. With her innovative designs, Chanel empowered women to express themselves freely and confidently, paving the way for a more diverse fashion world. Today, thanks to her vision and courage, women can wear what they choose without fear, embracing their unique styles with pride. Is it really true that snakes avoid cold places? It's fascinating to discover that snakes are completely absent from Greenland, Iceland, and Antarctica. These icy regions are simply too chilly for cold-blooded reptiles like snakes, who rely on the warmth of their environment to survive. As temperatures drop, these serpents can't find the heat they need to thrive, leading to their absence in these fascinating landscapes. But it doesn't stop there. Isolated islands such as Ireland and New Zealand are also snake-free. Why? Snakes simply cannot make the journey to reach these islands, whether due to natural barriers or simply being too far away. This absence creates a safe haven for humans and other creatures that might be afraid of snakes. In fact, some researchers believe that the lack of snakes on these islands has even allowed for the growth of certain bird populations that might otherwise be threatened by snake predation. Isn't it intriguing how geography and climate shape the wildlife we see around the world? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Lake Tahoe astounds. This remarkable lake, located between California and Nevada, contains an astonishing 37 trillion gallons of water. To put that into perspective, imagine filling over 57 million bathtubs with Lake Tahoe's crystal clear waters. If we could unveil that immense volume, it would create a stunning 14-inch layer of water over the entire state of California. Picture every mountain, valley, and bustling city of California transformed under this mesmerizing sheet of water from Lake Tahoe. Known as one of North America's largest alpine lakes, Tahoe is not just notable for its size, but also for its breathtaking beauty and thriving ecological community. The lake attracts millions of visitors each year, eager to engage in activities like hiking, skiing, and boating amidst its picturesque surroundings. Furthermore, Lake Tahoe serves as a critical habitat for a variety of wildlife, showcasing the delicate balance of nature. So next time you sip a glass of water, think of the vast, enchanting Lake Tahoe, a true natural wonder with enough water to reshape entire landscapes. What would that look like? This might surprise you. Spotted skunks dance before defense. These clever little creatures have a fascinating way of warning would-be predators. Before a spotted skunk sprays its potent, foul-smelling liquid, it performs a quirky display. Imagine a tiny acrobat flipping into a handstand and waving its legs in the air. This unusual behavior serves as a signal, letting animals know to back off. It's not just for show. This daring dance often gives a skunk enough time to escape or prepare for a spray if necessary. Spotted skunks use this technique as a first line of defense, because once they spray, it can take a long time for the smell to fade. Not only does this dance provide a warning, but it also showcases the skunk's agility and unique personality. Next time you encounter one of these skunks, just remember, they might just be putting on a show. Here's a wild fact about fish breathing. Certain species of fish have an incredible ability to hold their breath underwater for up to a minute. Imagine being able to stay submerged without needing to come up for air. This fascinating skill allows them to evade predators, explore their surroundings, and search for food. Fish like the goldfish and some species of cichlids can manage this impressive feat thanks to their unique biology. Their gills, which typically extract oxygen from the water, can also hold on to oxygen longer than many other aquatic creatures. This adaptation helps them survive in environments where oxygen levels might be low or during moments of intense activity. Next time you watch a fish swim, think about how it might be holding its breath just beneath the surface. Isn't nature full of surprises? Why exactly does Yorktown hold such historical significance? The Siege of Yorktown in 1781 stands as a pivotal moment in the American Revolutionary War, reshaping the destiny of a nation. American and French forces joined forces to confront the British troops, commanded by General Cornwallis, who underestimated their tactical genius. The siege began in September and witnessed weeks of intense military strategies. As British soldiers believed they were secure, the Americans launched a series of cleverly orchestrated assaults, gradually tightening their grip around Cornwallis's position. By mid-October, the British were low on supplies and reinforcements, trapped in a precarious situation. On October 17th, Cornwallis chose to surrender, marking not just a significant loss for the British, but a profound triumph for the nascent American independence movement. This victory invigorated both American and French morale and signaled to other nations around the globe that the American cause was legitimate and worthy of assistance. Consequently, the Siege of Yorktown set the stage for negotiations that ultimately granted the colonies their independence, illustrating how one decisive event can alter the trajectory of history forever. Prepare to be amazed by AlphaGo's historic victory. In 2016, a groundbreaking event shook the world of gaming and technology when the artificial intelligence program AlphaGo, created by Google's DeepMind, triumphed over World Go champion Lee Sedol. This wasn't just any game. Go is an ancient board game known for its complexity and strategic depth, with more possible moves than atoms in the universe. AlphaGo's 3-0 win in a 5-match series highlighted not only its advanced algorithms, but also how far AI has come in understanding and mastering human challenges. The victory sparked conversations about the future of artificial intelligence and its potential to revolutionize various fields, from healthcare to finance. It made many wonder, if AI can beat a master at Go, what else can it achieve? The match wasn't just about winning, it opened the door to new possibilities in technology and human collaboration. Hard to believe, but we see stars from 4,000 years ago. Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered about the stars twinkling above? Those stunning points of light aren't just beautiful, they also tell a story from the past. Thanks to the way light travels, when you look at a star, you're actually viewing it as it was years ago. Most of the stars we can see with our naked eyes are within about 4,000 light years from Earth. This means that light from a star that is 4,000 light years away takes 4,000 years to reach us. So when you spot a bright star, you're looking back in time, possibly witnessing how it shined long before humanity even existed. Isn't it fascinating to think that you're staring at the same light that illuminated the world of ancient civilizations? Next time you look up, remember you're not just seeing stars, you're seeing history. Here's what actually happens when you become Person of the Year. In 1939 and 1942, Joseph Stalin earned the title of Time magazine's Person of the Year, reflecting his significant influence during a tumultuous time in history. The selection wasn't a celebration of his character, but rather an acknowledgement of his impact on global events. In 1939, as World War II loomed, Stalin's unconventional alliances and strategic decisions changed the world map. 3 years later, he again appeared as the focus of this prestigious title due to his crucial role in the fight against Nazi Germany. This title, originally referred to as Man of the Year, aimed to symbolize the individual who had the most substantial effect on the news cycle, for better or worse. Yet the honor raises questions today about how we view leadership and legacy. What does it mean to recognize someone like Stalin in such a light? This might surprise you. All gold fits in 3 pools. The total amount of gold ever mined by humans is around 187,000 metric tons, which is truly astonishing considering its cultural significance and economic role. If you visualize this shimmering metal, it becomes clear that it occupies a surprisingly small space, enough to fill just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Most of this precious metal remains locked away in banks, crafted into exquisite jewelry, or embedded in high-tech electronics, emphasizing its rarity. Gold has fascinated civilizations throughout history, from the Egyptians who adorned their tombs with it, to the Inca worshiping it as a divine gift. Its exceptional qualities, such as resistance to corrosion and ease of shaping, further enhance its allure. Even today, modern economies regard gold as a crucial asset, underlining its role as a trusted store of value. This compactness serves as a powerful reminder that the true worth of a commodity often lies in its scarcity, highlighting how treasures we covet can sometimes be surprisingly minimal in physical form. What would you do with all that gold? Scientists recently discovered that, did you know Mongolia is the largest landlocked nation? This fascinating country spans over an astounding 1.56 million square kilometers, making it larger than the combined areas of France, Germany, Spain, and the UK. Imagine standing in a place characterized by endless grasslands, impressive mountains, and arid deserts, all of which feel remarkably untouched. Despite its vastness, Mongolia is home to only about 3.4 million people, leading to an extraordinary average of just 2 people per square kilometer. This low population density allows for expansive landscapes where nomadic lifestyles thrive, with many residents still herding livestock and moving with the seasons. Rich cultural traditions and stunning natural beauty coexist here, from the vast Gobi Desert to the towering Altai Mountains. These features create a unique environment that is both serene and vibrant. Whether you're exploring the rugged terrain or experiencing traditional Mongolian hospitality, the charm of this land is undeniable. Next time you think of Mongolia, picture those breathtaking open spaces, the few fortunate people who inhabit them, and the rich culture that thrives in harmony with nature. Discover the surprising origins of the smartphone. In 1994, IBM introduced the Simon Personal Communicator, a groundbreaking device that forever changed how we communicate. You might be shocked to learn that this was the world's first smartphone, blending the features of a mobile phone with those of a personal digital assistant, PDA. The Simon didn't just make calls, it also boasted a touchscreen, email capability, and even apps. With its bold design and innovative functions, it paved the way for the sleek smartphones we rely on today. Imagine carrying a mini computer in your pocket back then. It was revolutionary. The Simon was ahead of its time, inspiring modern technology and setting a standard for future communication devices. Its impact can still be felt as we navigate our daily lives with smartphones that are now integral, not just an enhancement, to modern society. Can you imagine life without smartphones? Hard to believe, but viruses can hitch a ride on food. The shocking reality highlights how certain viruses can be transmitted through the food we eat, raising concerns about health and safety. For example, viruses like norovirus and hepatitis A can contaminate fruits, vegetables, and seafood, often through unsafe handling practices or contaminated water. Once consumed, these viruses can lead to serious illnesses, causing symptoms like vomiting and diarrhea. Not only is the food supply at risk, but aquatic environments also play a significant role in this issue. Water contaminated with viruses can infect fish and shellfish, which humans then consume. This connection emphasizes the importance of proper sanitation and cooking practices to minimize risks. Awareness about these dangers is crucial, as it can help us make informed decisions about our food and its sources. So next time you eat, consider where your food has been and what might be lurking in it. Did you know about the mysterious 27 Club? This group includes iconic musicians like Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison, and Jimi Hendrix, all of whom died at the tender age of 27. It's a chilling coincidence that has puzzled fans and researchers alike for decades. Each of these artists left an indelible mark on the music world. Cobain was the voice of a generation with Nirvana, Morrison revolutionized rock with the Doors, and Hendrix brought a whole new sound to the guitar. Their untimely deaths, often linked to struggles with fame, addiction, and depression, fuel speculation about what connects them beyond their music. Some believe it's a curse, while others see it as a tragic reminder of the pressures young artists face. The stories of the 27 Club continue to inspire documentaries, books, and discussions, drawing attention to mental health in the arts. Is there a hidden message behind their similar fates? Perhaps this question keeps the legacy of these musicians alive, reminding us to honor their contributions while reflecting on the challenges they faced. Experience the magic of Burns Night in Scotland. Every January 25th, Scots around the world gather to celebrate the legacy of Robert Burns, one of Scotland's most cherished poets. This festive evening is filled with lively traditions, delicious food, and heartfelt poetry. The star of the night is haggis, a unique dish made from sheep's offal, seasoned and encased in the animal's stomach. But it's not just about the food. Attendees passionately recite Burns' poems, including the famous Address to a Haggis, which begins with a lively toast to the dish itself. A wee dram of whiskey is often part of the evening, enhancing the warm camaraderie as friends and family raise their glasses in honor of Burns' contributions to Scottish culture. Through storytelling, music, and toasting, Burns Night connects people with Scotland's rich heritage, inviting everyone to delve into its poetry and flavors. So whether it's your first time or a cherished tradition, joining in on Burns Night is a wonderful way to celebrate Scottish culture and have a great time. Why exactly does a bullwhip crack so loudly? The echoing crack of a bullwhip isn't just loud, it's the result of an astonishing physics trick. When the whip is cracked, its tip moves faster than the speed of sound, creating a tiny sonic boom. This remarkable feat makes the bull whip the first man-made object to break the sound barrier. The motion of the whip generates a wave, and when the tip exceeds about 343 meters per second, it leaves a vacuum behind, causing the sharp cracking sound. This phenomenon showcases the whip's perfect balance between flexibility and speed. Often seen in rodeos or performances, the bullwhip demonstrates not only skill, but also the fascinating principles of physics at play. Imagining that every crack is a mini sonic boom reminds us of how science is intertwined with everyday objects. Next time you see a bullwhip in action, you might appreciate its power and the physics behind that iconic noise. Guess what really drives Shark Tank deals? According to the Shark Tank contract, mentioning the name of any company you own gives the show a significant stake in your business. Specifically, if you drop your company's name while on the show, Shark Tank automatically secures a 5% ownership interest or a whopping 2% of your lifetime profits. This means that even if you don't seal a deal with the Sharks, they could still have a claim to your business profits. Many entrepreneurs join the show hoping to gain funding and exposure, but it's essential to understand the implications of this contract. This unusual clause can affect your financial future long after the cameras stop rolling. So next time you watch an entrepreneur pitch their idea, remember that their words could lead to a long-lasting partnership with Shark Tank, whether they like it or not. Have you thought about the real costs of fame? Most people don't know this about Lake Hillier. This incredible lake in Australia is famous for its surprising bubblegum pink color. Nestled on Middle Island, part of the Research Archipelago, Lake Hillier is a natural wonder that leaves visitors awestruck. Scientists believe the lake's vibrant hue comes from a combination of salt-loving microorganisms, such as Dunaliella salina, and high salt concentrations. Unlike typical lakes, which are usually blue or green, Lake Hillier's unique color is notably consistent throughout the year, making for stunning photographs. Interestingly, the lake is bordered by lush green forest and white sand, creating a mesmerizing contrast. You can only access the area by boat or helicopter, adding to its allure. Although it's not suitable for swimming due to the high salt content, the lake is a must-see for any adventurous traveler. So if you find yourself in Australia, don't miss out on this extraordinary pink gem that looks like something out of a fairy tale. Did you know the world's tiniest fish exists? Meet the dominative Cyprus progenetica, a remarkable little creature found in Indonesia. Measuring just 7.9 millimeters long, about 0.31 inches, this fish is the smallest in the world, weighing a mere 0.004 grams. Imagine something so tiny that it could fit comfortably on the tip of your finger. Despite its impressive size, the dominative Cyprus progenetica faces serious threats from habitat loss and pollution. Its delicate ecosystem is being damaged by human activities, which makes it increasingly difficult for these tiny fish to survive. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect their habitats and ensure the future of this extraordinary species. Scientists and environmentalists are working hard to raise awareness and implement solutions to help save these little fish. Can we all play a part in preserving their home and the amazing diversity of life on our planet? Here's a wild fact about military recruits. The U.S. military has set a minimum intelligence level for those wishing to join, ensuring that new recruits can handle essential tasks like folding clothes and assembling rifles efficiently. This requirement might surprise many because around 10% of the overall U.S. population doesn't meet this threshold. This means a significant number of individuals would struggle with basic tasks that are necessary for military training. The military recognizes that certain skills are crucial for success in boot camp and beyond, which is why they have this benchmark. For recruits, being able to tackle these skills is just the first step in a much larger journey. It highlights the importance of cognitive abilities in addition to physical fitness, shaping how potential candidates prepare for their future in the armed forces. So what do you think about this surprising aspect of military recruitment? Crackers add surprise to holiday festivities every year. These colorful, tube-like decorations have found a special place on our holiday tables, often packed with paper crowns, quirky riddles, and tiny trinkets. Originating during the Victorian era in England, crackers began as a fun way to enliven Christmas celebrations. They were initially filled with sweets and gifts, but the modern twist includes entertaining novelties and jokes that spark laughter and joy among family and friends. The excitement builds as everyone gathers around, pulling the crackers apart to reveal their treasures. Wearing the paper crowns, guests join in sharing the jokes, creating memorable moments that light up the holiday spirit. So next time you crack one open, remember that it's not just a tradition, it's a celebration of fun and connection that has lasted through the ages. Believe it or not, kids are using creatine now. This surprising trend has taken many by storm, as more children are turning to this supplement that's often associated with athletes and bodybuilders. Creatine, a substance found in our muscles, helps produce energy for high-intensity activities, which can be appealing for kids involved in competitive sports. But why are children consuming it? Many parents notice their kids participating in pressing competitions, whether in sports or even casual games with friends, and they want to keep up their energy. The playful tone in this discussion invites everyone to join in, sharing stories of their childhood contests, which can spark laughter and nostalgia. However, it's essential that parents remain informed and cautious. Proper knowledge about supplements is crucial to ensure kids are using them safely and healthily. What do you think about this new trend? Discover the meaning behind the broken chains? The statue features broken chains at its feet, which symbolize liberation from oppression and the triumph of freedom over tyranny. This powerful imagery reminds us that throughout history, countless individuals and groups have fought against unjust systems to reclaim their rights and dignity. The statue's seven-pointed crown represents the 7 continents and oceans, highlighting the universal nature of freedom. Each point serves as a reminder that the desire for liberty knows no borders, touching the lives of people across the globe. This symbol encourages us to reflect on the struggles faced by others and inspires us to work towards a world where everyone can enjoy the benefits of freedom. Together, recognizing the significance of these symbols can reinforce our commitment to uphold justice and equality for all, proving that freedom is a shared aspiration worldwide. This might surprise you. St. Martin's Day croissants. On November 11th each year, Poznan, Poland, comes alive with the sweet aroma of freshly baked St. Martin's croissants. This delicious pastry filled with white poppy seeds and nuts is at the heart of the festivities. People eagerly line up to enjoy these treats, which are not only tasty but also symbolize the city's rich cultural heritage. The day kicks off with colorful parades showcasing local traditions, music and dance, making it a vibrant celebration for everyone. Families and friends gather to share these delightful pastries while learning about the history of St. Martin's Day. It's a joyful occasion that highlights community spirit, where the act of baking and sharing croissants brings people together. Next time you're in Poznan on this special day, don't miss the chance to take part in this sweet celebration. How will you join the fun? Here's a wild fact about cave living in China. In Zhongdong, a massive cavern nestled in Guizhou province, around 100 people have transformed this underground wonder into a cozy community. Imagine living with your neighbors beneath a stone roof that could easily fit a skyscraper inside. This unique group has built houses, set up a school, and even created spaces for livestock, blending modern living with the advantages of nature's design. The cave is not just a shelter, it serves as a playground and a gathering place for families, making it a tight-knit society unlike any other. Living in such an extraordinary space offers both challenges and benefits, like protection from the elements and a fascinating backdrop for everyday life. It's a reminder of how resourceful humans can be in adapting to their environments. Would you be brave enough to live in a cave? Have you heard about the Arizona hiking rescue adventure? In 2019, an extraordinary incident unfolded when a 74-year-old woman was rescued after an unfortunate hiking injury in Arizona. While rescuers worked hard to get her to safety, an unexpected twist occurred. The stretcher she was on began to spin out of control. Fortunately, she escaped serious injuries. This dramatic rescue did not end there, as the woman later filed a lawsuit against the city, claiming negligence during the rescue operation. Her experience raised important questions about the safety protocols in place for emergency rescues. After a legal battle, she was awarded $50,000 in compensation in 2021, reflecting both her ordeal and the responsibilities shouldered by city officials. This story isn't just about a rescue gone awry. It highlights the critical balance between providing swift help and ensuring safety practices are followed. As more people hike and explore nature, cases like this remind us all to prioritize safety and caution in adventurous pursuits. Could better training for rescuers prevent similar accidents? Have you ever experienced a Finnish sauna? In Finland, saunas are more than just a place to relax. They are a key part of the culture. Imagine unwinding after a long day in a cozy 3-star hotel sauna, where the warm steam envelops you, helping to melt away stress. This hotel not only offers comfortable accommodations, but also invites guests to experience this beloved tradition. In Finnish culture, saunas are typically used for relaxation, socializing, and even as a space for important discussions. The soothing heat opens pores, promotes circulation, and can even aid in muscle recovery. Many Finnish people visit the sauna regularly, sometimes even weekly. Enjoying a sauna in a hotel not only gives you a taste of local customs, but also offers many health benefits. So if you find yourself in Finland, don't miss the chance to experience this unique and rejuvenating aspect of Finnish life. Experience the magic of Breda's Carnival of Princes. Every year in Breda, Netherlands, something truly remarkable happens during the Carnival of Princes. For 3 whole days, the city transforms as children take the reins of power. This vibrant festival is not just about colorful costumes and lively parades. It's a time when the youngest members of the community are celebrated and given a chance to govern their city. Festivities kick off with a special crown ceremony where selected children become the prince and princess for the event. They lead parades, make decisions, and even have the power to declare fun rules for the duration of the carnival. The streets fill with laughter, excitement, and joy as families gather to enjoy performances, games, and mouth-watering treats. This unique tradition teaches children about leadership in a fun and engaging way, while also reinforcing community bonds. So if you're in Breda during this enchanting time, get ready to celebrate alongside these young rulers and experience a festival like no other. Wait until you hear about Captain America's shawarma moment. In the post-credit scene of The Avengers, the team is hilariously munching on shawarma after their epic battle. But have you ever noticed that Captain America, played by Chris Evans, holds his hand over his face and doesn't move it? This curious detail actually has an interesting backstory. During the filming, Chris Evans wore a prosthetic to hide his beard for a different project. While eating shawarma, his hand was used to hold this prosthetic in place. Most viewers might miss this fun fact, but it adds a unique layer to that comedic scene. Instead of just enjoying a snack, Captain America is juggling a little behind-the-scenes magic. This tiny detail helps us appreciate the lengths actors go to for their roles. It serves as a reminder of the effort that goes into creating movies, where even a simple moment can have a behind-the-scenes story. Next time you watch The Avengers, keep an eye out for Captain America's hand and recall this sneaky secret. Guess what really drives space dangers for astronauts? Space is a hostile environment packed with risks, making it a real challenge for those brave enough to venture beyond our planet. The vacuum of space is one of the biggest threats. Without an atmosphere, there's no air to breathe. If an astronaut were to experience rapid decompression, their bodily fluids could boil away in seconds. That's not all. Cosmic radiation is far more intense in space compared to Earth. This heightened exposure can damage cells and significantly increase the risk of cancer for astronauts. But wait, there's more. Extreme temperatures fluctuate wildly, from scorching heat to bone-chilling cold, and micrometeoroids, tiny fast-moving particles, can strike at any moment. To combat these dangers, astronauts rely on advanced protective technology and strict safety measures. It's fascinating to see how innovation helps keep space explorers safe as they navigate this extreme wilderness. But it raises important questions about the future of human space travel. Ever thought about why some people fear poetry? This condition is known as metrophobia, and it comes from the Greek word metro, meaning measure or meter, which reflects the rhythmic structure of poetry. For those affected by metrophobia, the mere idea of reading or listening to poetry can spark feelings of anxiety or discomfort. Imagine a student asked to analyze a poem in class. Instead of excitement, they might feel panic. This fear often stems from personal experiences, such as a negative encounter with poetry early in life, or societal pressures that create an intimidating atmosphere around literary works. Interestingly, metrophobia can manifest in various ways. Some individuals might avoid poetry in all forms, while others may find specific styles or themes particularly distressing. Understanding this fear reveals how deeply personal and subjective our relationships with literature can be. So, is poetry a subject of beauty or a source of fear for you? Did you know that Catalonia has incredible human towers? In the heart of Catalonia, Spain, a thrilling tradition called castells captivates both locals and visitors alike. This ancient practice involves forming massive human pyramids where teams, known as calls, stack themselves high into the air. Some castells reach an astonishing height of 10 stories. Imagine the skill it takes to build such structures. It's all about strength, balance, trust, and teamwork. Each person plays a crucial role, from the base supporting the weight to the daring individuals climbing to the top, creating a stunning display of human achievement. Castells not only showcase physical prowess, but foster community spirit, with thousands of spectators cheering on their favorite teams. This tradition, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, shows that in Catalonia, reaching new heights is truly a team effort. Did you know trees can talk to each other? It might sound surprising, But trees have an impressive way of communicating through an underground network of fungi called mycorrhizal fungi. This fascinating system allows trees to share vital information, helping them respond to threats in their environment. For example, when one tree is under stress from drought or attacked by pests, it can send signals through these fungal connections. This alerts neighboring trees, which can then activate their defenses or alter how they use water and nutrients. Think of it like a high-tech warning system that helps a whole forest stay connected and resilient. These mycorrhizal networks not only support individual trees, but also enhance the overall health of the ecosystem, creating a community where trees work together to thrive. Isn't nature incredible? Is it really true that people dance on nails? In North Africa, particularly in Morocco, the Nawa dance showcases an extraordinary cultural celebration practiced by a unique mystical group. This vibrant performance isn't just about rhythm. It merges spiritual music, trance, and impressive physical endurance rituals. One highlight is the nail dance, where participants enter a deep trance state, allowing them to walk or dance on sharp nails and even fire without showing any signs of pain. The Nawa dance has profound spiritual significance, often used as a means of connecting with the divine. Participants believe this experience helps in healing and spiritual cleansing. As they dance, they enter a realm where the physical and spiritual worlds blend, leaving audiences amazed. The rituals not only demonstrate incredible bravery, but also reflect a long-standing tradition rich in cultural meaning. How do these performers manage such feats? Why exactly does a Christmas card sell for $8,169? In 2015, a remarkable piece of history captured attention when one of the first Christmas cards, commissioned by Sir Henry Cole in 1843, went under the hammer for a staggering price. This hand-colored card showcased a lively family gathering around a festive table adorned with glasses of wine. At the time, its depiction of merriment sparked controversy, as some believed it encouraged drinking during the holiday season. Nevertheless, Sir Henry Cole's vision was clear. He wanted to popularize the exchanging of Christmas cards, paving the way for their mass production. Today, that early card holds immense value as a rare collector's item, symbolizing not just the evolution of Christmas traditions, but also our lasting love for sending heartfelt greetings. As the tradition of exchanging cards continues, it's fascinating to reflect on how something as simple as a card can be worth so much. Prepare to be amazed by how you feel wetness. Actually, humans don't have special wetness detectors in our skin like you might expect. So how do we know when something is wet? Our bodies rely on our other senses, primarily touch and temperature. When you touch a wet surface, your skin senses the chill of the water, and this temperature change signals your brain that it's likely wet. Furthermore, the feeling of moisture increases our awareness. Think about walking barefoot on grass. It feels different when it's soaked in rain. Our brain combines these sensory cues to interpret the feeling of wetness. Isn't it fascinating how our body adapts? This clever workaround allows us to interact with our environment more effectively. So the next time you notice something feels wet, remember it's a combination of temperature and touch doing all the work. Discover the surprising types of human twins. Did you know that there are actually 7 recognized types of twins? While most people are familiar with identical and fraternal twins, the world of twinning is much more fascinating. Take mirror image twins, for example. These unique siblings have reversed physical features, like one twin having a birthmark on the left side, while the other has it on the right. Then there are chimeric twins, who form when 2 embryos fuse early in development, resulting in one individual with 2 sets of DNA. Some rare scenarios even produce twins with different fathers, known as superfecundation, or different conception times, which is called heteropaternal superfecundation. The variety among twins showcases the complex and often astonishing biological processes behind multiple births, highlighting just how diverse human genetics can be. Aren't these connections incredible? Prepare to be amazed by the power of your voice. A simple voice recording can unveil fascinating insights into a person's identity, health, emotions, and even their daily habits. Modern analysis techniques dig deep into speech patterns, revealing clues about where someone is from, how they feel, and sometimes even their state of mind. Scientists use advanced technology to study things like pitch, tone, and pacing, which all carry hidden meanings. For example, a shaky voice might signal nervousness, while a steady tone often conveys confidence. Additionally, researchers can identify unique vocal markers linked to specific backgrounds, helping them understand linguistic diversity. As we continue to unlock the secrets embedded in our speech, imagine the possibilities. Could your voice reveal more than you ever thought? How much do you really know about what your voice says about you? Here's what actually happens when you harness parapsychism. Parapsychism explores the fascinating connection between our mental and emotional states and physical abilities. Imagine a time when you felt incredibly confident and strong. Did you notice that you performed better? That's parapsychism in action. Studies show that positive emotions like joy and excitement can boost your strength and endurance. The idea is that when our minds are focused and aligned with positive feelings, our bodies respond by enhancing our physical capabilities. For instance, athletes often tap into their emotional states to achieve peak performance during competitions. On the flip side, negative emotions, such as stress and anxiety, can weaken our physical attributes. Understanding how to effectively manage these emotional states can lead to greater resilience and improved physical strength. So could tapping into the power of your mind really make you stronger? Guess what really drives Georgina Bloomberg's passion? Georgina Bloomberg is not just the daughter of Michael Bloomberg, the famous former mayor of New York City and founder of Bloomberg LP. She is also a highly skilled equestrian, gaining recognition for her impressive show-jumping abilities. From a young age, Georgina embraced horseback riding, participating in competitions and training hard to excel in her sport. Her dedication and talent have made her a standout in the equestrian community. While her father's success in technology and finance has undoubtedly influenced her background, Georgina has carved her own path in the world of horse riding. She is known for her determination and sportsmanship, competing internationally and inspiring young riders everywhere. Her journey illustrates how passion and hard work can lead to achievement, even when stepping out from a well-known family's shadow. What drives her next? You might be surprised by James Madison's Constitution amendments. During the drafting of the U.S. Constitution, James Madison proposed 12 amendments to safeguard individual rights and limit government power. Out of these, only 10 were ratified in 1791, forming what we now call the Bill of Rights. Interestingly, one of the proposed amendments, which sought to prevent Congress from giving itself pay raises during the same session, surprisingly re-emerged later in the spotlight. This amendment highlighted concerns about Congress using its power for personal gain. Although it wasn't initially ratified, it was eventually adapted into the 27th Amendment in 1992, after over 200 years. This long journey emphasizes the importance of checks and balances within our political system and shows that even ideas not initially accepted can find a place in history. It's a reminder of how our democracy continues to evolve. Can you imagine how different our government might look today if all 12 amendments had been ratified? You might be shocked to learn that love is addictive. When you fall in love, your brain releases a cocktail of feel-good chemicals, primarily dopamine, which is the same chemical that spikes when someone uses cocaine. This surge of dopamine creates feelings of pleasure and happiness, nearly mimicking the thrill of a drug high. It's no wonder that many describe love as intoxicating. But there's a catch. When the romance fades or heartbreak strikes, those levels of dopamine plummet, leaving your brain craving that emotional high once more. This withdrawal can feel very real, with symptoms like anxiety, sadness, and even physical pain. Understanding this connection between love and brain chemistry helps explain why we often feel so drawn to our partners, yet so devastated when things go wrong. Isn't it fascinating how love can feel both beautiful and painful at the same time? You won't believe this about shaving practices. Many people think that when they shave, their hair grows back thicker, but that's a common myth. In reality, shaving cuts the hair at a blunt angle, making it feel coarser and appear darker as it regrows. This illusion occurs because the hair, freshly cut, hasn't had time to soften or lighten from sun exposure. So, while you might notice a stubbly feeling right after shaving, it's not a sign that your hair is changing in thickness. The truth is that hair thickness is determined by genetics and hormonal factors, not by how you remove it. So whether you're using a razor, electric shaver, or waxing, your hair will grow back at its natural thickness, and shaving will not affect its texture or density. Next time you reach for your razor, remember that how you shave doesn't change the way your hair grows. Taste the magic of Lithiporous mushrooms. This wild mushroom holds a delightful surprise for food lovers. It tastes strikingly like fried chicken. Yes, you heard that right. Lithiporous, often overlooked in the culinary world, offers a flavor profile so rich and savory that it could easily fool even the most devoted meat enthusiasts. Imagine biting into a delicious, crispy dish that satisfies your cravings without any animal products. With more people turning to plant-based diets, Lithiporous could become a shining star on the menu of a future fast food restaurant dedicated to natural ingredients. Beyond its flavor, this remarkable fungus also packs nutritional benefits and could inspire a whole new wave of comfort food for vegans and vegetarians. Is it time to give Lithiporous the spotlight it deserves in our kitchens? Prepare to be amazed by reindeer milk's richness. Did you know that reindeer milk has a whopping fat content of about 20%? This is a significant leap from the roughly 4% fat found in cow's milk. The reason for this creamy extravagance lies in the reindeer's adaptation to the harsh Arctic environment they call home. In these chilly regions, reindeer have evolved to produce milk that is incredibly nutritious and energy-dense, which helps their calves grow strong and stay warm. The high-fat content not only provides essential calories during the harsh winters, but also helps their young develop a thick layer of body fat necessary for survival. This rich milk is often enjoyed by the indigenous Sami people, who have a long-standing tradition of utilizing reindeer products. So next time you sip on milk, think about the unique adaptations of reindeer that make their milk a true marvel of nature. What if George Clooney joined South Park? George Clooney, the renowned actor and filmmaker, has a surprising connection to the animated series South Park. Despite its edgy humor and often controversial topics, Clooney has expressed his admiration for the show and has even hinted at a desire to make a cameo appearance. South Park, created by Matt Stone and Trey Parker, is known for its bold satire, tackling everything from pop culture to political issues with a fearless approach. Clooney's involvement would not only add star power to the series but also provide a unique twist, given the show's reputation for lampooning celebrities. This prospect raises questions about how his character might be portrayed and what themes he would tackle. Given Clooney's knack for both comedy and drama, an appearance on South Park could be a perfect blend of wit and humor, showcasing his versatility. Fans of both the actor and the show eagerly wonder if this collaboration might someday become a reality. Let's uncover the truth about Poland's Crooked House. This fascinating building, located in Sopot, boasts a whimsical design that seems to leap straight from a fairy tale. Its architect, Sotnig, crafted the Crooked House to appear distorted, with walls that bend and curve in unexpected ways. Visitors often find themselves captivated by its surreal features, which include a roof that looks like a playful wave and windows that give a sense of fun and fantasy. Built in 2004, the Crooked House is part of the larger Sopot commercial complex, drawing tourists eager to see its quirky charm. Many come just to take photos, sharing the magic of this unusual landmark on social media. Exploring the Crooked House feels like stepping into a dream, a place where the ordinary rules of architecture don't apply. It stands as a reminder of how creativity can transform a space into something truly special. So if you ever find yourself in Poland, don't miss the chance to experience this architectural wonder firsthand. Did you know dinosaurs vanished due to an asteroid? About 66 million years ago, an enormous asteroid collided with what is now Mexico, and this catastrophic event changed Earth forever. Imagine a blast so powerful that it kicked up dust and debris into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight for months. This sudden darkness disrupted the climate, causing temperatures to drop dramatically. Many plants died, which meant that the herbivorous dinosaurs had nothing to eat. As they struggled to survive, the carnivores faced the same fate. Scientists believe that within a few million years, nearly all dinosaurs went extinct due to these harsh conditions. This event, known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction, reshaped life on our planet. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals began to flourish, eventually leading to the rise of humans. It's incredible to think that a single asteroid impact could change the course of Earth's history so dramatically, isn't it? Guess what really drives pink beaches? The stunning pinkish sand found on certain shores comes from tiny marine organisms called foraminifera. These fascinating creatures live in the ocean and build their homes using calcium carbonate, creating colorful shells. When foraminifera die, their reddish shells wash up onto the beach and mix with the white sand. This delightful combination gives the beach its unique pink hue, making it a hotspot for visitors who want to enjoy the incredible views. Beaches like Pink Sands Beach in the Bahamas showcase this beautiful phenomenon, attracting tourists eager to walk on the delicate pastel sand and splash in the turquoise waters. So next time you see a beach with a rosy tint, remember that these tiny sea creatures played a big role in creating that breathtaking landscape. Have you ever visited a pink beach? Did you know sharks can smell blood from miles away? Sharks possess an incredible sense of smell, making them one of the ocean's top predators. They can detect even the faintest scents in the water by using their highly developed nostrils, which are specially designed to measure the timing differences in scent molecules reaching each nostril. This unique ability allows them to determine the direction from which the smell is coming. Among the shark species, hammerhead sharks stand out with their distinctive head shape, which provides an even greater advantage for tracking scents. Their wide-set eyes and spaced-out nostrils increase their ability to pinpoint and follow the trail of odors more accurately. This extraordinary adaptation helps hammerheads locate prey, navigate their environment, and survive in the wild. How amazing is it that such effective hunters thrive beneath the waves? Did you know Greenland has a unique identity? The island is an autonomous region of the Kingdom of Denmark, yet it straddles two continents, North America and Europe. This fascinating geographical situation arises because Greenland is geologically part of the North American tectonic plate. This duality has cultivated a rich cultural heritage that reflects both Danish influences and indigenous Inuit traditions. As the largest island in the world, Greenland boasts breathtaking landscapes, from sprawling ice sheets to majestic fjords. Its complex identity sparks curiosity about how the people live, balancing modern challenges while preserving their unique culture and history. Visitors often marvel at the vibrant communities, stunning natural beauty, and the warmth of the Greenlandic people. So, whether you're exploring the icy wilderness or learning about its traditions, Greenland offers a compelling blend of cultures and breathtaking scenery. Guess what really drives your stress levels? Cortisol, a hormone often linked to stress and anxiety, is vital for how our bodies react to danger. When faced with a threat, cortisol kicks in, increasing energy and sharpening focus. This response, known as the fight-or-flight reaction, prepares us to tackle challenges head-on by heightening our alertness and boosting our memory. However, if stress becomes a constant in our lives, cortisol levels can remain high for too long. This chronic elevation can lead to serious health problems, including memory issues and a weakened immune system. So while this hormone is essential for short bursts of stress, too much of it can hurt us in the long run. Understanding the role of cortisol helps us find better ways to manage stress and protect our health. What can we do today to keep cortisol in check? Let's uncover the truth about IBM's amazing journey. Founded in 1911 as the computing tabulating recording company, IBM has truly transformed the tech world. This iconic company introduced the first programmable computer in 1944, paving the way for a new era in technology. Over the decades, IBM evolved and became known for its incredible advances in personal computing, leading to the development of user-friendly machines that changed how people worked and lived. One of its most famous innovations is Watson, an artificial intelligence system that became a sensation for winning a game of Jeopardy against human champions. But IBM didn't stop there. It continues to be a leader in cutting-edge fields like cloud computing and quantum computing. These technologies promise to revolutionize industries by processing information in ways we've never imagined before. Thanks to IBM's relentless pursuit of innovation, businesses and researchers around the globe have the tools they need to tackle some of the world's biggest challenges. What do you think will be IBM's next groundbreaking invention? Can you imagine that Earth's magnetic field is so powerful? Despite having a strength of about 50 microteslas, which sounds weak when compared to everyday magnets that can reach around 10 milliteslas, this magnetic field is crucial for life on our planet. It acts like a protective shield, deflecting harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays that would otherwise bombard the Earth. Without this magnetic blanket, our atmosphere could be stripped away over time, making it difficult for life to thrive. Additionally, many migratory animals, like birds and sea turtles, rely on the Earth's magnetic field for navigation during their long journeys. They sense these magnetic cues to find their way home or locate feeding grounds. So while it may seem like a small force, the magnetic field is a vital player in keeping our planet safe and supporting wildlife. How amazing is that? What if I told you about China's incredible sand runners? In China, the largest sand runs in the world reach astonishing speeds of 120 meters per second and heights of 70 meters. These natural wonders are formed through a process called erosion, where wind and water wear away rock and soil over time, creating majestic dunes that dance across the landscape. This breathtaking scenery isn't just a feast for the eyes. It also serves as an important research site for geologists. They study how these massive sand formations form and change, helping us understand natural processes in the environment better. The surrounding area is equally stunning, with rolling hills and unique vegetation that add to the charm of this geological marvel. Imagine standing on a ridge and watching these sandy giants swirl and shift in the wind. It's a spectacular sight. Would you dare to witness such a phenomenon? Is it really true that dogs can have vitiligo? Absolutely. Meet a remarkable 14-year-old dog whose skin and coat have changed color due to this fascinating condition. Vitiligo is a skin disorder that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, leading to striking white spots. Observers are often surprised, thinking the dog's eyes have been painted white, but that's a natural part of the vitiligo process. This dog's unique appearance has captured hearts and minds across the internet, inspiring thousands who see it as a symbol of resilience and beauty and diversity. The dog's story isn't just about a physical transformation. It brings attention to the amazing ways animals can adapt and thrive despite challenges. This pup reminds us that beauty comes in all forms, and every creature has a story worth sharing. Have you ever seen a dog with vitiligo before? Guess what really drives the world's oldest drink? Mead, a delightful concoction made from water, honey, and yeast, holds the title of the oldest known alcoholic beverage in history. Dating back thousands of years, its origins can be traced to cultures around the globe, from ancient China to Europe and Africa. Picture ancient civilizations celebrating harvests or rituals with this sweet, bubbly drink. It's a reminder of how people have enjoyed fermentation for ages. The process of making mead is surprisingly simple. Mix honey with water, add yeast, and let nature do its magic. The result? A beverage that can range from dry to sweet, with flavors influenced by the types of honey and additional ingredients, like fruits or spices, that you choose to add. Mead has been rediscovered in modern times, with craft breweries creating unique twists on this ancient drink. So as you sip a glass of mead, you're not just enjoying a delicious beverage. You're tasting a part of human history that brings people together to celebrate good times. Ready to explore the world of mead further? Believe it or not, early cameras took 8-hour photos. In the 1820s, the world of photography was just beginning, and it came with a challenge. Subjects had to sit still for up to 8 hours just to have their picture taken. The first cameras used metal plates coated with light-sensitive chemicals. This long exposure time meant that anyone wishing to capture their likeness had to endure a marathon of stillness. Imagine sitting in a chair, trying not to blink or move for hours. Although this made early portrait sessions quite exhausting, it was a significant leap toward the development of modern photography. The process slowly evolved, and as technology advanced, exposure times became shorter, leading to the cameras we use today. These early innovations paved the way for capturing moments in a fraction of the time, transforming photography into the beloved art form we know now. So next time you snap a quick selfie, remember those early photographers who paved the way, patiently waiting for hours to freeze a moment in time. Did you know that food influences your mind too? More and more people are realizing that what we eat affects not just our bodies, but our mental health as well. Recent studies show a strong connection between diet and conditions like anxiety and depression. For instance, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can boost your mood and energy levels. Conversely, consuming too many sugary snacks and processed foods may leave you feeling sluggish and irritable. This growing awareness of dietary habits encourages discussions about how our eating choices impact our overall well-being. Many people are now paying close attention to their meals, not just for physical health, but for mental clarity as well. This shift in mindset highlights the importance of a balanced diet. So next time you reach for a snack, think about how it might be affecting your brain power too. Is it really true that Italy had a brutal king? The region now known as modern Italy was once called Acragos and was ruled by the tyrannical king Phalaris. This despot was infamous for his cruel methods, one of which was the commissioning of a horrific torture device known as the Brazen Bull. Constructed by the inventor Parallelius, this chilling machine was designed to roast its victims alive while making their screams sound like the bellowing of a bull. In a twisted turn of events, Phalaris demanded that Parallelius demonstrate the device, leading to the dreadful fate of being locked inside it himself. Can you imagine the fear and horror of such a fate? This gruesome story illustrates the dark chapters of history that remind us of the extremes of cruelty and power. The Brazen Bull remains a symbol of tyranny, and it's a stark reminder of how important it is to stand against injustice. Hard to believe, but parasites are fascinating creatures. The Meguro Parasitological Museum in Tokyo, Japan, shines a light on the often misunderstood world of parasitology. Established in 1953 by Dr. Satoru Kamigai, this unique museum draws over 50,000 visitors each year, eager to learn about the complex relationships between parasites and their hosts. Inside, you'll find a two-story exhibition showcasing 300 preserved specimens that reveal the incredible diversity of these organisms. Each specimen tells a story, highlighting how parasites can range from the tiny ones that affect our health to the larger ones that might surprise you. Additionally, the museum boasts a research library containing a staggering 60,000 parasite specimens, making it a treasure trove for scientists and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a curious student, a researcher, or just someone looking for an unusual outing, this museum offers a captivating glimpse into a hidden side of nature that is as educational as it is intriguing. Do you dare to explore the world of parasites? Believe it or not, ice cream cones were invented in 1896. Italo Marcioni, an Italian immigrant, made a sweet change to our favorite frozen treat. Before this, people often enjoyed ice cream from bowls or cups, which wasn't quite as fun. Marcioni wanted to create something easy to hold and eat while strolling. He ingeniously designed a pastry-like cone that perfectly cradled a scoop of ice cream, allowing folks to enjoy their dessert on the go. This brilliant invention quickly became a hit at fairs and ice cream shops across the United States. The cone not only made ice cream more portable, but also added an exciting crunch to the creamy delight. Today, ice cream cones come in all shapes and sizes, and they hold everything from classic vanilla to fancy sundaes. Imagine summer days filled with laughter and the messy joy of ice cream dripping down your hand. Thanks to Marcioni, ice cream cones are a beloved staple that makes every scoop even more delightful. Who wouldn't love a tasty treat served in a crispy cone? Why exactly does Bantaeng Sardigonakan inspire bold stories? This small location becomes a backdrop for powerful narratives centered on the quest for better resources. In many tales filmed here, characters embark on daring adventures, taking risks to improve their lives and communities. The very essence of Bantaeng Sardigonakan reflects the human spirit's desire to push boundaries, exploring the unknown in hopes of finding new solutions. The stories depict ordinary people confronted with extraordinary challenges, demonstrating the universal theme of perseverance. With its captivating landscapes and rich cultural context, Bantaying Sarigunakan serves as a reminder that even with limited resources, ambition and courage can lead to remarkable transformations. Viewers may find themselves drawn into these heartfelt tales, questioning what lengths they would go to achieve their dreams. What lessons will we learn from these stories? Here's a wild fact about medieval medicine. In the Middle Ages, many doctors held some pretty peculiar beliefs about health, especially regarding how to treat fevers. One of the most bizarre ideas was that fevers came from an excess of hot bodily humor, a concept from ancient Greek medicine. To fix this supposed issue, they practiced bloodletting, which involved cutting a patient to let out blood in hopes of restoring balance. This method was based on the mistaken idea that keeping the right mix of bodily fluids, blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile ensured good health. Unfortunately, bleeding often weakened patients and sometimes made their conditions worse. This strange approach highlights just how far medical knowledge has come since then. While we now understand that fevers are usually a response to infection and can often be treated with rest and medicine, it's fascinating to see how past doctors tried to make sense of complex health issues with the limited understanding they had. Can you imagine a snail that floats away? The bubble snail, with its soft, gelatinous body and delicate shell, has a unique survival strategy that doesn't involve hard shells or sharp spines. Instead of relying on tough defenses, it moves gracefully through the water, using its agility and slippery secretions to escape predators. These fascinating creatures spend their time gliding along sandy seabeds, searching for tasty algae and tiny microlife to munch on. When it's time to reproduce, the bubble snail releases its eggs into the surrounding water, creating a beautiful spectacle as they float away to start a new life. These snails are intriguing not just for their unusual methods of survival, but also for their role in the ecosystem. By feeding on algae, they help keep underwater environments healthy and balanced. Next time you think about snails, remember the bubble snail and its extraordinary way of thriving in the ocean. How many other sea creatures do you think have such clever adaptations? This might surprise you, a recycled world map. Artist Susan Stockwell has crafted an impressive world map entirely from recycled electronic materials, like motherboards and hard drives. Each piece of the map tells its own story, as it reflects both artistry and environmental consciousness. By repurposing discarded tech, Stockwell not only beautifies our planet, but also raises awareness about e-waste. As you look at her creation, you might notice how the shiny circuits and intricate patterns form the continents, showcasing a blend of art and technology. This striking visual representation inspires viewers to think twice about the devices we often take for granted. In a world overwhelmed by electronic waste, Stockwell's map serves as a reminder of the importance of recycling and caring for our environment. Could art be the key to sparking a conversation about sustainability? Prepare to be amazed by pandas' bamboo diet. Did you know that giant pandas eat a whopping 80 pounds of bamboo each day? These adorable black and white bears have a specialized diet that primarily consists of this tough, fibrous plant. Since bamboo is low in nutrients, these gentle giants must munch on it constantly to get enough energy. Their day is filled with chewing, as they spend about 12 hours eating and foraging. Interestingly, pandas don't use any condiments or fancy ingredients, just pure, fresh bamboo. In fact, their strong jaws and teeth are specifically adapted to crush the tough stalks, making it easier for them to enjoy their meals. Even though bamboo is their main dish, pandas will occasionally eat other plants or small animals. Yet bamboo remains their favorite. Isn't it incredible to think about how these wonderful creatures have adapted to thrive in a habitat that relies so heavily on one type of food? Ever thought about why Poveglia is so eerie? This small island near Venice carries a haunting past that still captivates the imagination. Once a lazaretto during the 18th century, Poveglia served as a quarantine station for people afflicted with the Black Death. As the deadly plague swept through Europe, over 160,000 victims were isolated on this island, making it a somber resting place for those who succumbed to the disease. The remains of many were either hastily buried in mass graves or cremated, adding to the island's chilling legacy. Today, Poveglia is off-limits to visitors, shrouded in tales of ghostly sightings and the cries of the past echoing through its abandoned buildings. While its natural beauty contrasts sharply with its grim history, the stories of sorrow and isolation continue to spark curiosity about this infamous isle. What secrets lie within its silent shores? Surprisingly, it's a fact that earthworms have 5 hearts. These amazing creatures might seem simple, but their cardiovascular system is quite fascinating. Earthworms, which play a crucial role in soil health, have a total of 5 hearts located around their bodies. These hearts, actually muscular contractions in the blood vessels, help pump a fluid called hemolymph, which circulates nutrients and oxygen throughout their bodies. Unlike humans, earthworms don't need lungs. Instead, they breathe through their skin. This unique respiratory system works well since they live underground where they can stay moist. By breaking down organic matter and aerating the soil, earthworms contribute significantly to maintaining healthy ecosystems. So next time you see one wiggling in the garden, remember that it has quite the extraordinary anatomy working hard beneath the surface. Believe it or not, the largest truck is massive. The Bella's 75710 holds the title as the world's biggest truck, tipping the scales at an incredible 360 tons when empty. Imagine that weight. This oversized vehicle can carry a staggering 450 tons of cargo, making it a giant in the mining and construction industries. With its immense size, the Bella's 75710 isn't just a marvel of engineering, it also comes with a hefty appetite for fuel. It burns around 300 liters of fuel every 62 miles, a testament to its powerful engines and the demands of moving such heavy loads. Designed for rough terrains, it features large tires that can withstand the toughest environments. The truck's sheer scale makes it a fascinating subject of study for both engineers and enthusiasts alike. Can you picture the size of something that could carry entire subway cars or multiple elephants? That's the Bella's 7 ton for you. Have you ever wondered why window cleaning robots are amazing? These clever devices are designed to attach to tall windows, effortlessly cleaning them without leaving unsightly streaks. Imagine living in a high-rise building or a multi-story home where getting those windows sparkling clean might seem impossible. Thanks to the technology in these robots, they can reach even the most challenging spots, doing the job efficiently while you relax. Most models come equipped with sensors to detect edges and obstacles, so they can navigate safely around your windows. Plus, they often have different cleaning modes, allowing them to tackle everything from light dust to stubborn grime. With a window cleaning robot, you not only save time, but also enhance your view without the risk of climbing ladders or scaffolding. Isn't it fascinating how technology can simplify our lives in such practical ways? Have you ever wondered why bills can be so bizarre? In 2012, a woman in France received a jaw-dropping phone bill amounting to an astonishing 11.7 quadrillion euros. To put that into perspective, 1 quadrillion is equal to 1,000 trillion, while the entire global economy was valued at around 71 trillion euros that year. Imagine receiving a bill that was far beyond what even the richest country could generate in a year. Initially, the phone company insisted they couldn't correct what seemed to be an oddity, leaving the woman in disbelief. Eventually, they realized their colossal mistake and corrected the error, showing how important it is for companies to double-check their data. This wild incident serves as a reminder of how technology can sometimes lead to unbelievable situations, leaving us to wonder how something like this could happen in the first place. Prepare to be amazed by this unique remedy. In some rural communities in Pakistan, there's a fascinating belief that eating burnt bread or charred rice can soothe a sore throat. While it might sound odd to many, this practice highlights a different approach to health and wellness compared to what we often find in modern medicine. People in these communities trust these unconventional treatments, passed down through generations, to ease discomfort when feeling under the weather. This shows how cultural beliefs shape our understanding of healing. While many might rush to grab a throat lozenge, these villagers find comfort in their traditional remedy, emphasizing the importance of community practices and folklore in health. Who knows? Maybe the warmth of charred rice is the very thing some sore throats need. It's a reminder that health beliefs can vary widely based on culture and experience. Hard to believe, but he held his breath for 24 minutes. This astounding record was set by a freediver named Alex Segura Vendrell, who demonstrated both incredible physical prowess and mental fortitude. Staying underwater for 24 minutes and 3 seconds isn't just a party trick. It involves extensive preparation and rigorous training. Freediving requires mastering the art of relaxation and controlling your breathing, which can feel counterintuitive when you're underwater. Athletes like Vendrell train their hearts and lungs to endure pressure while simultaneously developing mental clarity to remain calm in challenging conditions. It's more than just holding your breath. It's about pushing the limits of what we believe is possible. This remarkable feat raises questions about the potential of human endurance and showcases how dedication can lead to extraordinary achievements. What do you think it takes to reach such incredible limits? Did you know Earth's water is mostly undrinkable? Approximately 70% of the Earth's surface is drenched in water, but here's the kicker. Only about 1% of that vast amount is suitable for drinking. Most of this water is salty and found in oceans, which cover nearly 3/4 of the planet. Even rivers and lakes, while fresh, still contribute very little to our drinking supply. This tiny fraction of available fresh water is crucial for our survival, as it fills your glass, nourishes crops, and quenches the thirst of all living beings. We rely on freshwater sources like rivers, lakes, and groundwater, but they're facing increasing pressures from pollution, climate change, and overuse. This means that protecting these precious resources is more important than ever. Have you thought about how you can conserve water in your daily life? Simple actions like fixing leaks, taking shorter showers, and being mindful of water usage can help safeguard our drinking water for future generations. Let's cherish and protect this precious resource. Discover the ancient secret of chicken pie. The earliest known pie recipe is etched on a Sumerian tablet that dates back to before 2000 BC. Imagine a time when people were already experimenting with delicious food. This fascinating tablet reveals not just any pie, but a recipe for a chicken pie, showing that the love for savory treats spans millennia. The Sumerians, who inhabited the region of Mesopotamia, had a unique way of combining ingredients into a crust, long before today's modern kitchens existed. The recipe outlines a simple yet clever process of preparing the filling and encasing it in a pastry. This discovery takes us back to an era where food not only nourished but also delighted the senses. So next time you enjoy a slice of chicken pie, remember that you're partaking in a culinary tradition that has traveled through thousands of years. Who knew history could taste so good? Guess what really drives Japan's reputation as the largest country? It may surprise you to know that while Japan is often celebrated for its rich culture and advanced technology, it is not the largest country in the world when measured by land area. In reality, Russia and Canada take the top spots, with vast territories stretching across continents. Japan, though, is an island nation that captivates the globe with its breathtaking scenery, bustling cities, and historical significance. So why the mix-up? Some people refer to its importance in terms of economic power and population. Japan boasts a high population density, meaning many people live in a relatively small space, which can lead to the misconception of size. This unique blend of cultural heritage and modern innovation keeps Japan in the spotlight as a key player on the world stage. Hard to believe, but Jupiter's Great Red Spot rages on. This massive storm is not just a minor weather phenomenon. It's the largest and longest-running storm in our solar system, having persisted for over 400 years. Imagine a storm so big that it could fit 3 Earth-sized planets inside it. Those intense swirling winds reach astonishing speeds, sometimes exceeding 300 miles per hour. But what makes the Great Red Spot truly fascinating isn't just its size or the power of its winds. It's also its mysterious reddish color. Scientists have been trying to unravel the secrets behind this hue, which may be due to chemical reactions in the storm or the presence of certain compounds. This storm offers us a unique window into the dynamic atmosphere of gas giants like Jupiter, reminding us just how diverse and wild our solar system can be. What other surprises does Jupiter hold for us? Can you imagine that scent could signal illness? Joy from Scotland has an extraordinary talent. She can detect specific scents that hint at health issues. Months before her husband was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, she noticed a unique odor about him, one that was neither sweat nor perfume. This mysterious scent caught her attention, leading her to sense something was amiss long before any medical professionals caught on. Joy's keen olfactory awareness has put her in the spotlight, as researchers are now studying her ability to identify neurodegenerative diseases through smell. This fascinating connection between scent and health raises intriguing questions about the human body and its mysteries. Could our sense of smell hold the secrets to early diagnosis? Joy's story not only highlights her extraordinary gift, but also opens up new possibilities for understanding diseases and improving early detection methods. What if our noses could help save lives? Hard to believe, but Pizarro met a shocking end. Francisco Pizarro, the infamous Spanish conquistador, known for overthrowing the vast Inca Empire, faced a dramatic fate of his own in 1541. After years of exploration and conquest, his power turned into a double-edged sword. Tensions bubbled among his own ranks, particularly with discontented allies who felt sidelined or threatened by his control. This internal strife erupted when a rival faction, frustrated by Pizarro's increasingly autocratic rule, plotted against him. In a conspiracy that unfolded in the heart of Lima, he was assassinated, marking a dramatic twist in history. Pizarro's death not only ended his tumultuous career, but also ignited further instability in Peru, showcasing how quickly fortunes can change in the world of power and ambition. His legacy remains a testament to the complexities of leadership, betrayal, and the quest for dominance in the New World. What do you think about the risks conquerors faced? Let's uncover the truth about beer brewing water. Did you know that calcium is vital for crafting delicious beer? In the brewing process, calcium plays multiple roles that are crucial to the end product. First, it helps maintain the optimal pH levels, which are necessary for enzymes to work effectively during mashing. These enzymes break down the grains, ensuring that the sugars needed for fermentation are released. Secondly, calcium assists in clarifying proteins, which leads to a cleaner and clearer beer. If proteins remain in the brew, they can create an unappealing haze. Finally, calcium aids yeast settlement, which is the process that helps yeast drop out of suspension after fermentation. This results in a smoother beer with better flavor. This is why many famous beer regions, like Germany and Belgium, often boast naturally hard, calcium-rich water. The right balance of calcium not only enhances flavor, but also influences the beer's overall quality. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as water can make such a big difference in your favorite drink? What if I told you asparagus boosts your health? This remarkable vegetable is a powerhouse packed with nutrients. Asparagus is loaded with folate, fiber, and vitamins A, C, and K, making it a fantastic addition to your plate. Folate helps your body produce and maintain new cells, while fiber promotes good digestion. Vitamin A is crucial for vision and skin health, and vitamins C and K support your immune system and help with blood clotting, respectively. Not only does asparagus load you up with nutrients, but it also has diuretic properties. This means it helps your body flush out toxins, further enhancing its reputation as a healthy choice. Whether grilled, steamed, or roasted, adding asparagus to your meals not only elevates flavor, but also boosts your wellness. So are you ready to make this green veggie a staple in your diet? Did you know about Whataburger's surprising secret rivalry? The names Whataburger and Whataburger refer to two distinct American burger chains that both popped up in 1950. It's fascinating that these two eatery titans were completely unaware of each other's existence for over 20 years. While one is known for its orange and white striped roofs and beloved burgers, the other has built a loyal fan base with its signature shakes and classic drive-in vibe. Both chains served countless hungry customers across the country. Yet each believed it was the sole bearer of the Whataburger name until the 1970s. This delightful twist in the fast food world highlights how two brands can thrive independently without ever crossing paths. Imagine running a restaurant for 2 decades, only to find out someone else has been sharing your brand name. This curious coincidence begs the question, how often do we stumble upon such amusing cases in the business world? It's a delicious slice of history that reminds us how unique the fast food landscape can be. Is it really true that Antarctica hit 63.5 degrees? In 2020, this icy continent recorded its warmest temperature ever at 63.5 degrees Fahrenheit, 17.5 degrees Celsius. While that may still sound chilly, especially compared to most places, it represents a startling shift for Antarctica. Normally, the continent is known for its extreme cold, but this spike in temperature raises important alarms about climate change. As we track these warming episodes, scientists worry about the melting of ice sheets that could lead to rising sea levels worldwide. Even in such remote areas, the effects of global warming are becoming palpable, showcasing how interconnected our planet's climate system really is. If one of the coldest places on Earth can experience such unusual warmth, it makes you wonder what this means for our planet's future. The rise in temperatures not only impacts wildlife and habitats in Antarctica, but also poses a threat to coastal communities across the globe. Will we see more record-breaking temperatures in the future? You might be shocked to learn that Anne V. Coates, truly a testament to her remarkable career. Coates displayed incredible adaptability throughout her decades-long journey in the film industry, where she tackled everything from grand historical epics to contemporary stories of romance. Even in her late 80s, she remained engaged and vibrant in her work, showcasing a rare passion for filmmaking that many aspire to. Her life serves as an inspiring reminder that age doesn't have to define our capabilities or passions. Coates not only won an Academy Award, but built an impressive legacy that spans genres and generations. So how did this legendary editor manage to stay relevant and influential in an ever-changing industry for so long?